All right, I thought this would never happen to me, but I'm gonna take a ride in a Peugeot. All right, I've done everything now. All right, here I go. So we're in a little village in Switzerland.
There are church.
Oh, wow. Hey, food. I like food.
Spätzlepfanne.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes a train. Look at it.
A train? Oh,
Yeah,
so you can ride the train to Switzerland?
Yeah.
I mean, to Zurich?
There.
Oh, is that the train right there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have the places. When you doesn't have a bunker, you must buy in other bunker the place.
All right, so they put bunkers in neighborhoods and they put them all over the place. You'd be surprised. I mean, some of these houses have bunkers underneath them, and the house is a dummy, like a decoy. The house isn't for real. They use the house to cover up the air pipes, the chimney for the exhaust for the generators. So like that bunker I filmed, the one for $15 million, that bunker, the house was a decoy. The chimney, the fireplace was the chimney for the, is that it? So this bunker is gonna end up being under that house over there. But they're just using a standard underground parking garage as the entrance to this bunker. That's what it looks like in a Swiss neighborhood. Let's go inside there. It's an opening the door down to a bunker down here. This is a parking garage. That's for sure. Okay. There's some bikes down here. Nicely, cleanly organized, typical Swiss. So that is the actual Swiss style door that I'm selling you, or I've sold you. So this particular bunker has a Ander VA 150, which is typical. And then this is the escape hatch, which is normal. And then the air pipe, pull it down. So it's got a little clear plastic shield over it. So now it lifts the air. So there's a chimney. There's a chimney. My camera won't focus, but there's a round tunnel, and that leads to a chimney, kind of like the Atlas escape tunnel. And the air is being pulled through the escape tunnel, and then there should be an air pipe up here in the ceiling. But and this bunker's for 36 people.
36, but you can.
You remove all this.
Yeah.
How would you get 36 people in here? There's not much. So as you can tell, it's being used for storage. Yeah. I don't think they take the bunker part too serious right now. Of course, there's the instructions. French, German, and Italian, which is normal for here in Europe. See if it's turning on. Turns right on. Need to open the valve over here. Right there. Got to get that valve right in the middle. So that's a VA 150. God knows how many years it. Can you tell me what year this is? Will it say on the label?
No, I must. No.
But it's been here a long time, because it's been here as long as the building's been here. Turns right on. So this is why you want your Swiss air system. They're just dependable, they're quiet. Look, it's blowing this little strap around. See that? Yeah, so they put out a lot of air. And of course I can adjust the air by turning this dial here. Go back. Okay. Yeah, you want to get it right there in the middle. When free air, you want it on blue, and when you have filtered air, you want it on red. He's explaining to me that these are the beds,
Yeah.
which is just basic shelving. They'll put the mattresses on there, there, and there. So you got triple bunk beds in here. Nothing fancy, but they're only designed to be in here for what, 2-3 days?
1 or 2 weeks. Maximum.
1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be the worst case scenario. Yeah, it depends on the amount of the fallout, of course. Yeah. But this is it. And this is, like I said, it's in every single house, every single basement, every single building, every single parking garage. They have a fallout shelter. And this one's about 20 by 20. So it's about 400 square feet. And no off-grid power. So if they lose the power, you're going to have to use the manual crank, which is right there. That's why they have the manual crank. So somebody will be in here cranking the whole time. You going to do it? Yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah, and that's not hard to do, but somebody will have to do that. But with 36 people in here, they can do it at 10 minutes at a time. Okay, this is the bubble for the condensation water. Now, mine don't get water because I do the condensation air pipe through the top. Now you see how that water came out through there, even though it's just that bottle right there? So if somebody comes up to the air pipe and they pour gasoline or water, it will actually go through the check valve, and then the air actually goes 21 feet that way, goes down, and then there's another check valve over there to compensate for condensation. Wow. So that's one of the secret recipes that only Atlas does on their bunkers. But in this type of shelter, you have to empty that water out because you don't want water to get into your carbon because it will shorten the life of the filter. And he's going to pull out the pre-filter for me. Okay, so this is the pre-filter and the VA 150. Go ahead and dump that dirt out. You don't want that in there. Turn it down. There you go. Add a couple of rocks in there and stuff. But yeah, that's all it is.
No, the valve.
And then you got the overpressure blast valve in there that will handle the blast coming in and then also going back out. See, it moves. So if you ever wonder what's inside there, and of course, you can see in my video here coming up what's actually inside the VA 150 filter. This can all be removed by hand and put back together by hand really fast. That's it. So on the outside, this is the little screen that's covering the overpressure blast valve outlet right here. And as this door closes, go ahead and pull that door closed there. It just locks down with this handle here. Now this is what I've been selling you guys now, and when you're done with it, you'll put board over this and you'll fill this with concrete. And this is embedded into the wall. So this is for you do-it-yourselfers, okay? And we're stocking these doors, the escape hatches, and the air system. So if you want to do a Swiss-style bunker, just call Atlas Survival Shelters. You know we gotta have these in stock. All right, so I've turned off the lights, now we're leaving. You see, they'll put these down in the basements of buildings. And of course, this one here is in the basement of a garage. These Swiss ride their bikes, don't they? And then this is a parking garage here. It's got action activated lights. So they utilize spaces in Switzerland. Like I drove by a mall yesterday and you could tell it had a parking garage that was underground. It had a giant blast door that would close off the entire parking garage, and the door was probably 20 feet wide and probably 15 feet tall. You got an underground space, it might as well turn into a bunker. That's the attitude of the Swiss. Is there a sign upside that says bunker? There's a sign? No signs.
It doesn't have a sign for a bunker.
Okay.
No.
So if you don't know about this bunker, you don't know about it.
Yeah.
But pretty much everyone takes it for granted. Every building has a bunker in it. Pretty much.
When the building doesn't have a bunker, the people must go to this bunker.
Okay.
They must pay for this.
Really?
When I in my home I doesn't have a bunker, I must pay to the by other house.
Yeah.
They have a bunker.
Really?
Yeah.
And you pay at the time of the nuclear bomb, so you can charge a lot more money, right? Or you pay in advance and get a better price, yeah. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'm gonna reward those loyal viewers who stuck it out to the end with some Nevada Goldbacks. Now, if you haven't seen what Goldbacks are, it's actual currency. Each one of these is worth $3.40, and it weighs 1/1000th of an ounce of gold. So 1,000 of these is equal to an ounce of gold. So with the dollar potentially crashing one day, people are starting to put their money into gold. And they, believe it or not, they sold over $20 million of these Goldbacks in 3 states, Nevada, Utah, and New Hampshire. These things are fantastic. So I'm going to give away 100 of these. The first 100 people who go down in the comments and say, I'd love me a Goldback, okay? And then you have to do this as well. Go to Ron at AtlasSurvivalShelters.com and say, was I one of the first 100? And if you did, go ahead and put your address, and I'm just going to mail it to you. It's a 55-cent stamp. I'm just going to have them all sit in an envelope. I'm just going to mail them to you. And I'm going to start doing this on more videos, okay? The company, moneymetals.com, gave me thousands of these Goldbacks to give away to you. So make sure you like and subscribe, because you can't win them if you're not subscribed, and you can't win them if your indicator bell is not on. So make sure you like, subscribe, put on your indicator bell, because I'm going to start giving away 24-karat gold. So guys, as always, thanks for watching today's video. And as always, I love you. I'll see you on the next video.